Daddy Jerry O'Lace, Rocket J. Squirrel, and his pal, Bullwinkle the Moose.
Hi, glad to see you again.
Likewise.
We got some great things on the show today.
Like what? Like what?
Well, you ought to know, Bullwinkle. You're in some of them. Today, our program is brought to you by General Mills, where better breakfast begins.
The most delicious, ready-to-eat cereals in the world.
Countryside, the call went out both far and wide.
For a champion brave,
A hero strong, and the Cheerios kid came along.
the dragon breathed smoke to frighten his foes.
It reminded the kid of those good little O's, his favorite cereal, crisp Cheerios.
The dragon breathed fire.
And again the kid knew why there's a hole in this oat cereal.
It's for toasted crispness all around.
Golden crispness through and through in Cheerios.
The oat cereal ready to eat.
He remembered, too, a Cheerios breakfast gives you
Power protein to help you grow stronger.
energy vitamin B1.
For loads of go power.
Yes, he's got go power.
There he goes!
He's feeling his Cheerios. If you know your oats, you too will go for the Power Breakfast Cheerios.
Well, Rocky and Bullwinkle really started something just by trying to bake a cake. For instead of dessert, they wound up with an explosive that blew their stove clean to the moon. The nation was astounded.
That cake batter must be a revolutionary rocket fuel.
Grandma called it fudge cake.
Bullwinkle was immediately made director of guided mousses, and he and Rocky set out to duplicate the recipe, which unfortunately had been torn in half by the explosion. But apparently not everybody wanted them to succeed. For when we left them last time, a scaly green hand was raising a sinister weapon and pointing it right at their heads.
Hokey smoke, Bullwinkle. Look there.
Now, Kidney?
Not now, Clyde.
Why not? I haven't scrooched anybody since we've been here.
What are they, Rocky?
I don't know. I've never seen anything like them.
Maybe they're congressmen.
Who are you?
Put your hands over your head, please, and no sudden moves. Clyde here is very nervous.
Yes, especially in this finger.
Yeah, that's the worst one, too.
What do you fellas want, anyway?
Yeah, and how come the funny suits?
Funny suits?
They're out of this world.
You're so right.
I am?
Yes, we're from the moon.
The moon?
Yes, and if there's one thing we don't want, it's an invasion from Earth.
Especially an invasion of tourists.
We lead such a quiet life on the moon. Take a look at what we had to go through just to prepare for a visit here.
Yeah, we had to practice dodging traffic.
And listening to jukeboxes.
And filling out forms.
And breathing smog.
And riding on subways.
And regular bathing.
It was awful.
7 of us were chosen. Only 2 made it.
So you see, we must stop you from using that formula. One way or another.
Well, I don't mind that one way. It's the another that bothers me.
But we don't even have the formula yet.
Do I scrooge him now, Kidney?
Well, not if they don't have the formula.
Oh, moon rats.
But we'll come back. And as soon as they get the rocket fuel,
Zap!
Yes. That. Bye now.
And the two green men slipped out through the ventilator shaft. Hours later, as they made their way home,
Moon Man, boy, were you scared, Bullwinkle?
Of course not. You suppose I can take my hands down now?
but our boys still weren't out of danger, for in his hotel room 12 stories up, Boris was readying another fiendish plan.
You have the orders in code, Natasha?
Yes.
So translate.
Let me see. These two words say, kill moose.
I knew it. And look, the squirrel is with him. It's going to be a double feature.
And the heavy safe hurtled straight down toward the unsuspecting pair. Be sure to see our next episode, Squeeze Play, or Invitation to the Trance.
And now, here's the world's greatest singer, Bullwinkle.
Oh, Cocoa Puffs for energy, Cocoa Puffs for fun. Chocolate flavor cereal, yum, 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 yum,
Well, you get the idea, folks.
yum,
Get chocolate flavor Cocoa Puffs.
yum.
Here's another goodness cereal from General Mills.
Presenting Frosty the Bear.
With my supercharging sugar cane and
Frostios.
Cookie Crisp Oats, sugar charged. They're super delicious, really nutritious.
You'll be supercharged.
Get the goodness in sugar charged oats.
Frostios.
The big G stands for goodness.
It all started out with a plant, a variety of European bellflower used in the making of salads. The plant is called rampion. This plant grew in a beautiful garden belonging to a mean witch whom everybody feared. Unfortunately, the rampion could be seen from a little hut belonging to a peasant and his wife. Every day, the wife, who was to have a baby, she'd sit by the window and gaze at the rampion.
Darling, I know this sounds fantastic and utterly absurd, but I have this uncontrollable desire to have a salad made from that European bellflower. You know, rampion.
You mean those weeds there?
Rampion, dear. And I fear I must have some or I shall surely die.
All right, dear. If it's rampion you want, rampion you shall have.
And so the husband sneaked to the garden wall, peered over the top, and leaped into the garden of the witch.
Rampion schmampion. It still looks like weeds to me. Whoops.
Halt! You cannot move!
You know, you're right.
You have come into my garden like a thief.
Alas, be merciful. I'm only here because my wife sees your rampion.
I think I'll turn you into a toad.
And has such a longing for it that she would die if she could get no rampion.
If that's true, you can take away as much rampion as you like, but on one condition. You must give me the child which your wife is about to bring into the world.
In his fear, the husband consented to everything, and when the baby was born, the witch appeared, gave it the name Rapunzel, which is short for rampion, and took the little infant away with her. Rapunzel grew into a beautiful child. She played in the woods and was very careful of her long hair, which she would comb day after day. When she was 12 years old, the witch shut her up in a tower. It had neither staircase or door, only a small window. Matter of fact, there was only one way to climb up the tower.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair, that I may climb the golden stair.
And that was the way. Well, a couple of years later, the king's son was walking in the forest, and he chanced to hear a song so lovely that he stopped to listen.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
The lovely voice came from Rapunzel's tower.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair, that I may climb the golden stair. Rapunzel. I have searched far and wide, but never has my heart been so touched by song or beauty such as yours.
I like you, too.
Will you be my wife and live with me in my kingdom?
Yes, I will gladly go with you because actually there doesn't seem to be any future here. I mean, Rapunzel, let down your hair, let up your hair. Gives me a headache, I'll tell you.
Then it's settled. We'll be married right away. Just let down your hair and we'll be off.
Aren't you forgetting something?
No. What?
Me. If I let down my hair, how am I to get down?
I tried.
Well, I think you better go now. The witch will soon return.
Oh, don't worry, Rapunzel. I'll think of something. Whoops!
Oh, you've come to fetch your lady love. Well, you goofed. You'll never see her again.
And so the poor prince wandered, unable to see a thing, eating roots and berries. Meanwhile, back at the tower...
Oh, you wicked child. I thought I'd separated you from the world, yet you deceived me just for that. Well, now you've done it. We're both stuck here now. Aren't you forgetting?
And so poor Rapunzel was left to live in the tower all alone and in great poverty. The poor prince wandered about in the forest for 2 years. Then, one day...
It's hair.
Yes, hair it was, for in the 2 years, Rapunzel's tresses had grown to their full length again.
Rapunzel, I told you I'd think of something, and I have. Only I can't see.
Why don't you take off your hat?
I can see. And now I'll climb down your hair, and when I get to the bottom, I'll explain my plan.
What's your plan?
Jump!
Jump! That's your plan?
Yes!
Some plan.
After 3 days in the barber shop, Rapunzel and the prince were married and lived happily ever afterward. That is, until one day...
Darling, I know this sounds fantastic and utterly absurd, but I have this uncontrollable desire to have a salad made from that variety of European bellflower.
Rampion?
Yes, dear, rampion. Well, here we go again.
Ready, Rock?
You sure you know how to work that thing?
No. Anyways, here's what it was supposed to look like. Art lovers! The makers of Cheerios and Gold Medal Flour are a bunch of nuts. They're offering my Bullwinkle coloring kit, complete with 4 crayons, 3 watercolor paints, a paintbrush, and my 24-page Bullwinkle coloring book, which, by the by, is hilarious. For guess how much? $5? Nope. 50 cents? Nope. They're offering my complete Bullwinkle coloring kit for just 5 cents. They've really flipped, friends. Just 1 measly nickel, plus certificates from 2 Cheerios boxes with me on the front, and the red sifter from any Gold Medal flour sack. So get in on this nutty 5-cent offer. Get 4 crayons, a paint set, a paintbrush, and my Bullwinkle coloring book for just 5 cents. Plus this red sifter on Gold Medal flour, and 2 certificates from Cheerios boxes with little me on the front.
And now it's time...
Time for that jolly juggler, Bullwinkle.
Oh, dear.
3 at once. 1, 2...
And now here's a feature you're sure to like.
3.
And now for the cultural part of our program, we bring you Bullwinkle's Corner with that moose of letters, Bullwinkle.
Hello there. Today's poem is from Mother Moose.
Mother Goose.
Goose? Must be a misprint. Anyways, the poem is Little Miss Muffet. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet.
What's a tuffet?
Hmm?
What's a tuffet?
It's what I'm sitting on, eating her curds and whey. Boy, this stuff is terrible. Along come a spiderette. You with a spider?
He couldn't make it.
But you ain't scary. You're supposed to scare me.
Okay, fellas, up.
Take 2. Along come a spider and sat down beside her and... A spider! A spider!
Hey!
Hello.
Hey, Miss Muffet, Your curds and whey are on your head.
Let me tell you something. I'd rather wear 'em than eat 'em.
And now...
Hey, Rocky, watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat.
But that trick never worked.
This time for sure. Presto! Well, I'm getting close.
And now it's time for another special feature.
Hello there, Peabody here. And this is the Wayback Machine for traveling through time. And this is my boy, Sherman. Speak, Sherman.
Hello.
Good boy. And today we visit Napoleon.
No kidding, Mr. Peabody?
I never kid, Sherman.
Time?
About 1810.
Place?
Paris. The Wayback was working beautifully. We were teleported right into Napoleon's chambers. He wasn't exactly dressed to receive visitors.
Who is there? Oh, you are from the Secret Service?
Why, sire, is something amiss?
Of course, they are gone.
What are gone?
The Imperial braces.
Huh?
The Emperor means his suspenders are missing.
Oui.
But why are they so important?
Because they hold up my pants up.
Crushing logic, sire.
You can't be an emperor without suspenders?
Of course not. If I try to draw my sword, see? I cannot order the troops forward. I cannot even salute. And as for making a speech, impossible.
Well, why don't you get another pair?
Because I am the emperor. I must wear only the imperial suspenders.
Sire, who besides you has access to your wardrobe?
Only my ever-faithful servant, Pierre Lecomo.
And where is he?
Come to think of it, I haven't seen him lately.
Find Pierre, and you'll find the missing suspenders.
But where?
There!
Yes, through the palace window, Sherman had spotted a skulking figure moving toward the gate.
Come on, Mr. Peabody.
My dear boy, I'm a genius, not a track star.
He went this way, toward the docks.
In a trice, we were on the docks.
Look, that ship's leaving. We'll lose them.
I doubt that. With the ship pulled to a stop, Sherman and I made our way to a porthole. Inside was Pierre Lecomo and his conspirators. On the table between them were the royal suspenders.
You have done your work well, Pierre.
Nothing.
When our general see this, they will know Napoleon is helpless.
And they will attack.
Then France will fall.
Like Napoleon's pants.
But, Pierre, the table is moving.
How come?
It's simply the rolling of the ship, gentlemen.
Yes, it's the rolling of... What? After them!
Well, we got the suspenders. Let's run.
Unfortunately, we ran in opposite directions, but it was just as well.
Quickly! Unless we get those suspenders, our plot is doomed.
I have got this one cornered.
Peekaboo.
Ooh, give me back my sword, you.
Oh, very well. How's everything, Sherman?
Just fine, Mr. Peabody.
That's nice. It's not sporting, you know.
Who cares? I'm going to get you if it's the last thing I do.
What do you know? It was the last thing.
You little pest, I'm going to feed you to the sharks.
Be calm, Sherman. My guidebook says there are no sharks in these waters.
Goodbye, you brat.
Monsieur Lecomo, you seem to have cut the hawser.
But when I go, he goes.
Not necessarily. And as the rope parted, Sherman dangled at one end of the Emperor's braces, while Pierre Lecomo fell into the murky water. My, seems the guidebook was wrong about those sharks. Well, now to return these to Napoleon and receive the thanks of the happy populace.
They don't look happy.
Something the matter?
Please, Monsieur Peabody, don't take the Emperor's suspenders back.
Why not?
Because it is the first day in 33 years there has been peace and quiet in France.
The first day the cannons have been silent. No boom, boom, boom.
For years, our people have had to go around with their fingers in their ears.
It's the first time I've seen my daddy in 33 years, too.
And who is your daddy?
Napoleon.
Well, we had kept the suspenders from falling into the hands of France's enemies, But there really didn't seem to be any reason for returning them to Napoleon either. And so we didn't. There they are. That's why in all the pictures of Napoleon, his hand is inside his coat. He's really holding up the imperial pants.
That's a pretty strange-looking painting, Bullwinkle.
I just paint what I see.
Well, what do you see?
This is what I see.
Trix, Trix, Trix. Do I love Trix? Trix is the corn cereal with fruit-flavored goodness. Boy, what goodness. And fruit colors, too. Raspberry red, lemon yellow, and orange orange.
Silly rabbit, Tricks are for kids.
That's my problem. Tricks are for kids.
Hey, kids, look what's free in Trix. It's a serving of Nestle's new strawberry flavor Quik. You just put it in milk, stir, and you've got a luscious pink drink. Tastes like real strawberries. Remember, it's free in specially marked packages of Trix, the fruit flavor, fruit color corn cereal. Get Trix today and get your free Nestle strawberry flavor Quik.
In trying to rediscover their secret rocket fuel, Rocky and Bullwinkle have been threatened by 2 moon men who will go to any lengths to keep Earth tourists from cluttering up the surface of the moon, even to scrooching our heroes if need be. And if that weren't bad enough, when the boys were on their way home, the 2 spies, Boris and Natasha, received their latest instructions.
Don't tell me, let me guess. I'll bet it says, kill moose, right?
Right.
Okay.
But in front are 2 more words. Do not.
Do not kill moose. Oh, Boris, you impetuous boy, what have you done?
Better yet, what will you do?
Save him! I've got to save him!
Boris raced to beat the heavy safe to the ground, and he won. Almost. The heavy safe drove him into the ground like a tent stake. Bullwinkle's keen mind knew instantly what had happened.
Hey, up there! You dropped your safe.
Boris, Boris, where are you?
Here.
Boris, darling, you're alive.
This is living.
In the next few days, the boys worked like demons, measuring, sifting, rolling, baking. And the results were tremendous. 7-layer cheesecakes, hot fudge strudel, an acre of cinnamon pizzas, and 200 pounds of peanut brittle. Unfortunately, none of it would explode.
Golly, Bullwinkle, people are depending on us. The world's waiting for our discovery. That recipe is locked in your brain somewheres.
It is?
Yeah. All we gotta do is figure how to get it out. Hey, I got it. Hypnosis.
Hypnosis?
You'll be hypnotized, and while you're asleep, you'll tell us the recipe.
I'm gonna talk in my sleep?
Yeah.
Swell. Usually I just snore.
We'll get the world's greatest hypnotist to come here and... Who is it?
It is I, Swami Ben Boris, world's greatest hypnotist. This is my assistant.
Haven't we met before?
Were you ever in Cairo?
No.
Well, that's it then. Neither was I. Now let's get to work.
Shucks, you can't hypnotize me. I got too much brain power. I'm just a... Yes, master.
All right. What is in the recipe?
Wait a minute. You'll have to leave now. This is top secret stuff.
Oh, don't worry. I won't listen. On my honor as a genuine swan.
What about the lady?
She doesn't speak English, do you, dear?
Of course not.
Well, maybe she better put her fingers in her ears anyway.
Okay. At last the formula will be mine. Now, Mr. Moose, tell me everything you know.
So Bullwinkle told them everything he knew, all about his early days in the Minnesota woods, his days at the Philpott School for Exceptional Children, and he was exceptional, being the only student with antlers. His experiences in the Army, where he served 3 years as a hat rack in the Officers Club. On and on he went without stopping for 12 hours. But true to their promise, Boris and Natasha didn't hear a word. The steady drone had long since sent them to dreamland. Unfortunately, it had done the same thing to Rocky. And so when Bullwinkle finally got to Grandma's recipe, the only people who heard it weren't people at all, but the two moon men.
Did you hear that, Gidney?
Yes, Clyde. It's exactly the formula we use.
Oh, boy! Can I scrooch him now?
Yes, Clyde. You can scrooch him now.
Don't fail to see our next episode, The Scrooched Moose.
Maybe I can't get Trix just 'cause I'm a rabbit. But if I disguise myself as a loyal, lovable dog, a kid's best friend, maybe then they'll give me some tricks. The Big G corn cereal with fruit-flavored goodness.
Trix sure tastes good. Pretty fruit colors, too. Raspberry red, lemon yellow, and...
Orange?
I think he wants some Trix. Nah, dogs like bones. Tricks are for kids.
It's a dog's life, even for a rabbit. 'Cause Tricks are for kids.
Now, let's sing it. Cocoa Puffs for energy, Cocoa Puffs for fun. Chocolate flavor cereal, yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. Cocoa Puffs!
A big cheese cereal.
Well, I guess that about wraps up another Rocky show.
Certainly hope you enjoyed it. I did. Today's show was brought to you by a very good friend of ours.
General Mills.
Oh, certainly. General Mills, where better breakfasts begin.
That's breakfast.
That's what I said, breakfasts. I always say...
Bullwinkle, time for us to go.
Already? Okay, but first, here are some of the people who made this show impossible. Get tired.